Guys, today's an exciting video, something slightly different. I'm going to mix in a little bit of a vlog where I'm showing you guys how I actually practice manifestation and then giving you my overall tips, advice, and how I personally am implementing manifesting my best year ever, 2023. And yeah, I'm going to give you guys a lot of interesting, exciting new tips and an insight into maybe how I apply my advice as a coach and how I'm applying it to my life overall. So if you're interested, please do stay tuned and do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And I also offer coaching if you're interested in coaching with me. All the information will be linked below in the description box. You can go to my Instagram, LOA Coaching, to check out all the information. And now let's get started. First piece of advice, and this is like an OG practice that I've personally been doing for honestly at least 5 years. I think about 5 years now. And I was even introduced to this practice before I started manifesting, before I knew about law of assumption. But now it really does tie into law of assumption very, very well. And it's something I also recommend to some of my clients occasionally, and that is scripting. So it's very simple to do, and it's very similar to the concept of journaling, but it's obviously done from the end result of your manifestation. So, you know, if you're manifesting a relationship, developments in your career, a certain amount of money, you can absolutely use scripting for this. And I do have other videos just talking about this, so check them out on my channel. You can type in scripting if you want to hear more, but basically how I use it, and I think I will overlay a couple clips of me actually showing you guys, you know, my little notebook and things I might write out. I don't spend too much time doing it by hand. I also have a few notes on my notes app on my computer and phone and stuff, but I do also like to, in the evening before bed, sometimes take out a notebook and just write out points, like things I'm grateful for. I think what I wrote was what I achieved today, so I also like to break it down day by day occasionally, and to me it's a form of kind of writing it into existence, where I am writing out what I wanted to have happen that day, or just elevating what actually happened. Let's say I gained 10 new subscribers, and what I wanted, or what would be ideal, would be 50. I would write down, I'm so grateful I got 50 new subscribers today. Something like that. And I break it down into multiple areas of my life. So career, which would obviously incorporate YouTube, and relationship, appearance changes. I'm still working on my hair, still working on maintaining my dream hair and stuff, and I do use physical products as well, which you will have seen in my vlogs, but it's also about just exaggerating the areas I'm already grateful for. So my development on YouTube, I will exaggerate it and say things like, I got 50 new subscribers today, I got 100 new subscribers today. It's basically revising what happened that day and turning it into my desired end result. And sometimes just writing it out once is enough. I know that sounds a bit crazy, and I say that repetition is the key, but sometimes if it's something more of like a random event, rather than saying, you know, I got married to SP today, if it's like, well, SP texted me, or like I said, I got 50 subscribers, I won £100 in a raffle, in a competition, whatever. If it's something like that, where it's a little bit of somewhere you have less resistance, easier to achieve. Next is guided meditations, and I absolutely love doing these. And I do have a few on my channel as well, which I've recorded, but I absolutely love using meditations where someone's just guiding me through and I can visualize, and they have a really soothing voice. And that leads me into today's sponsor. I'm very, very excited and grateful to have a sponsor for today's video, and that is Aura. Aura is an amazing app where it can personalize all your choices for you with meditations, sounds, life coaching. Because I'm focusing on manifesting so many areas of my life, I chose guided meditations, using one specifically as I'm falling asleep, called Manifest Your Best Life Sleep Meditation. This really helps me visualize my goals for the near future and just imagining as if I'm already experiencing my ideal reality. They won the Best of Apple award, and they're used by over 7 million people. It's basically an all-in-one for well-being. So apart from the guided meditations, they also offer things like CBT and life coaching, When I use the Manifest Your Best Life meditation, I use it when I'm going to sleep, so I'm in bed ready to fall asleep, and it is by Nikki Sutton, who is actually one of my favorites. I found that I actually had really positive dreams for the first time this month. It was really positive for the first time after using that, so I know that my subconscious mind was saturated. It is literally the only app that I've used where I've found hundreds of coaches and guides. I have a special link for you guys where you can use a free trial of the app for the first 500 people who sign up. So make sure you use my special link to get that offer, as well as an exclusive 25% off code for you guys. And that is using my unique link, and it will also be in the description box. Make sure you sign up now if you guys are interested in trying these meditations. Next, of course, what I'm using to continue manifesting my life, literally everything, career, appearance, relationships, friendships, money, just everything. I just want to elevate and make this year the best year ever. Obviously, affirmations tie into that as well. So I've broken it down into sections, and although I like to do it in an overall way as well, as I just told you guys about the guided meditations I've been using, I'm working on it day by day. So I have affirmations for my career, friends and family, and also just, health and happiness for everyone in my life. That just obviously is connected to my own happiness as well. So just everything in my life being balanced and happy and calm. I think that's the main goal. Career, so obviously also money, salary, things like this, just any area of my life that I can improve. Physical appearance changes here and there that I'm working on, just elevating myself to be my best version. So I've broken it down into 4 sections currently. Also self-concept is one of them, I should have said. And speaking of self-concept, I also incorporated a few blanket affirmations. So I've written a few down to give you guys some examples and show you what I mean when I'm doing a blanket self-concept work for my life. So things like I'm perfect, I manifest everything I want in 1 day or less, I'm the woman who has it all. So those are 3 of my favorites that I do almost every single day. I alternate between quite a few, depending on what I feel I need to work on that day. If I'm not feeling super confident, I'll pick something like I'm perfect or I'm extremely beautiful, something like that. And obviously it doesn't need to be believable, and I don't expect myself to become perfect, but it's about that creating improvement, improving my mental health, improving my mental diet, things like that, because you never know what could come about under such a blanket affirmation. So yeah, I also obviously broke it down into those specific 4 categories as I mentioned. So I don't really want to get into the personal wording yet, but I'm sure I will be filming success story videos for you guys very soon. So I have a few, I think I have 2 career affirmations, 1 money affirmation, I think I have 1 family and friends affirmation, and then quite a few self-concept to choose from, which covers different areas as well, but also the blanket affirmations that I mentioned to you guys. So what I like to do is do it in 10-minute increments, and as many times a day as I can, I go through it. So one topic, the next one, the next one, the next one, and then I loop as much as I can. And I do sometimes prioritize certain areas where I feel I'm lacking in that, or I need to work on one area more than the other. That's okay as well. I do recommend you guys prioritize certain areas if you feel you want to. And yeah, that's kind of my daily routine. So as much free time as I can put aside to affirming, I do, and then I split it amongst each topic. So that is it for today's video. I hope this was useful, gave you guys some advice and suggestions for, what you can implement in your own life, how to just use blanket statements to work on your entire life. So yeah, thank you again for today's sponsor, Aura, and please do thumbs up and subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!